Just got done watching the game. Talladega Nights out there doing his thing. Threw that motherfucker ball 3 touchdowns. You know, as I told you, Alabama, 500 on Alabama. I told you they was gonna win. Easy money. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev. Please ain't. So today, man, we are going to talk about the new, well, not new, but the remix of Eminem's Chloraseptic track from his album Revival. Didn't do a final verdict on the album, so I guess I'll take the time now to talk about that while I talk about the track. But first and foremost, my opinion has not changed on the album. To me, from an M standpoint, I just don't think it was very good. I think it was his worst project to date, and you know, my opinion stands. Exactly that, my opinion. Y'all gotta understand, it's just my opinion. Don't go too hard on me. A couple things, man, like when listening to the track, first and foremost, let's just get right to it, man. The reason I'm actually making this video, he said one line in here that was really funny to me, which is right here.
Not as raw as I was, walk on water sucks, bitch, suck my dick. Y'all saw the track list and had it fit before you heard it, so you broke your verdict while you sat with your arms crossed, did your little reaction videos and talked over songs.
Alright. So I posted this on Twitter. I was talking about it. I was ranting about it all day, and I laughed about it. Is this what it's gonna take for us to get a solid Eminem hip hop rap project? Because look, I'm tired of the pop M. I'm sorry, like I am tired of it. No matter what you guys say, you know, putting 2 Chainz on this, because 2 Chainz was supposed to originally be on a track on Revival, but then M took him out. I can understand why, because it was basically a whole pop album. You know, you get 2 Chainz on there, and at least 2 Chainz verse wasn't anything crazy, but at least putting 2 Chainz on there, you at least get some sort of diversity. You get some culture in there. You know, it actually becomes a rap song. Basically, you know, the opinions of a lot of people pissed M off, and this is the funny part to me that I'm laughing about. This is the funny part. So M's album did go #1 in the country, and to be fair, that's nothing to look down upon. Like that is something amazing, like, you know, #1 album. But so let me get this though, like, he has the #1 album, but he still feels some type of way to see, like, why are people hating on my album? Obviously, I mean, it must be a few of us hating on your album because of the #1 album in the country. I always tell people like that. Just because you have #1 in sales doesn't mean, doesn't equate to quality. Like, I'm sorry, it doesn't do that. There's a lot of great albums, a lot of great music out there that just gets really overlooked because you're not popular. You know, when we do this YouTube stuff, and you know, when we, other than the music, other than songs, because there is other reaction videos or review videos, whatever, that do just solo tracks. They don't do albums. But when it comes to strictly, you know, albums and music, and you know, talking about the music, there's only a few that really come to mind. If you really go to the Eminem Revival videos and you look up reaction or reaction review, you would see, you know, 3 names: Big Quint, Sean C, and Me on Me. Then you'll see Tabby there, because Tabby really doesn't post that much, but you'll see Tabby as well there. And then you have Melon, who's a reviewer. So I started laughing. I was like, I wonder whose video did he really watch? Because I know between, you know, me, Quint, and Sean, and Tabs, we all basically shit on the album. Shit on it, you know, gave our opinions. Y'all say we shit on it. I'm thinking we're just being honest. So I'm honestly wondering whose video he's referring to, or whose video he actually watched, or if he just watched all of them. That's pretty funny. That's pretty interesting. A lot of people always said, man, I don't understand. You know, your opinions. These YouTuber opinions are irrelevant, and you know, nobody really fucks with, you know, music reactions and blah blah blah. But obviously, when you have literally one of the GOATs addressing it in his remix because he's feeling some type of way, yeah, we have more influence than you think. I'm sorry to say to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 2018. You know, we have words to say and they will be heard, whether you guys like it or not. As for the song, man, the song was great, man. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It gave me that reminder that, you know, M can still do this. He can still make great music when he applies himself. You know, he was definitely heated. There was a reason why he clapped back. He felt some type of way. It wasn't just that, like, nah, you know, he's dressing shit. No, bro. Like, he felt hurt. He needed to be like, yo, y'all think I'm trash. Like, there was a couple bars in the actual song where he was saying, where you actually listen to it, because he was really rapping really fast. A lot of them went over my head. But when you actually listen to the track, you know, he's addressing things like, oh yeah, well, guess what, y'all, I'm back. Don't think I fell off. There's one thing that I never questioned from M. I think I speak for a lot of other reviewers as well. We don't question M as a lyricist. There is nothing, we know that he is top tier. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the greats that does it. I'm saying, man, like, no matter what, you can have the best bars in the game, but if you rap over a Bob the Builder beat, like, it doesn't matter. You can have God tier lyrics. It doesn't mean anything. You need to have a balance in music. All right, it needs to sound good, and at the same time, you need to have a message. And if you're not gonna say anything that's very lyrical, you're not a very lyrical person, at least have some sort of design storytelling you know, over a good beat. That's the one thing I said, man. The only thing that was wrong with Revival, yes, there was a lot of tracks where he was saying some great things, but it was a pop album. And if you don't agree with that, then you are out of your mind. It was not a rap album. It was not a rap hip-hop album. It was pure pop. You're getting features like Alicia Keys and Pink and Ed Sheridan or Sharon, whatever his name is. And you know, you come at us and you expect rap heads that know you as the rapper, you know what I'm saying, to like this type of stuff. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen. That's like saying me doing YouTube and I have a cooking channel, but then I start doing reviews on music. People came for the cooking, not for the music. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same concept, you know. But you definitely got your old ways, man. That track was something fire. Like it was fire. It kind of proved a point too. Like if you really think about it, like if you were really capable, and we know that you're capable of making music and tracks like that, why not just make a whole album like that? Now you're just proving us wrong that you were just bullshitting on Revival. Like you basically you needed somebody to tell you that you're trash, this shit sucked, it was terrible, in order for you to get your mind right. To be honest, I think we should all start trashing you daily, and then maybe you'll have the fuel to come at our heads. Because I remember somebody also gave me the excuse where like, oh, you know, rappers are getting older and you know, they're gonna have a different style, they're not gonna rap about the same things. I was like, so what's the excuse with Jay-Z? What's the excuse with Kanye? What's the excuse with KRS-One? What's the excuse with Andre 3000? What's the excuse with Big Boy? They all rap the same. Yes, you can rap about different things, but we're not talking about the content you rap about. We're talking about how you're rapping. Those beats were just all over the place on Revival, and to be honest, man, look, you're better than that. I'm sorry, you're better than that. I'm glad you're listening, and we know that you're watching somebody's videos. Some of those reaction videos, we don't know who it is. I could give you 5 names, but somebody got to them. And the one thing that gets me mad about Eminem stans, first of all, Eminem is a legend just because he created the word stan. He made a damn song about it. Like, you overly obsessive fucks, get off his dick. Like, for real, get off his dick. Because you gotta think about it, man. This man can put out anything and y'all be like, it's fire. Let me is anybody still bumping Revival? That's the true question. Like, is Revival still played in your car? Like, you're jamming the Revival right now? I'm pretty sure that hype died down 2 weeks after the album released. I mean, nobody's even still talking about that. We're 2018 now. We're on to the next project. That's how I feel like that album, just because he has got #1 sales because of his name, it just wasn't good, man. Like, and it also bothers me that how can you get mad at somebody for voicing their opinion about that? Just because, look, a lot of y'all, music is subjective, first of all, so it doesn't matter if I'm saying it's trash or anybody else saying it's trash, because it matters on what you think. Just because somebody doesn't agree with what you think, why do you have to get in your feelings and go out of your way to be rude and snotty? Like, it makes no sense, man. I never understood when people get mad about, you know, not liking, you know, a certain album or not liking their favorite artist, because at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, if you don't like them, that's cool, because I like them, and that's all that should really matter. You should really just be open ears and listen to people, what they have to say, and just be like, oh damn, I don't agree with that, or yes, I agree with that. But you know, when people really get honestly hurt, that makes you a stan, and you need to go get checked out, because you're being a little obsessive. Like, it's really not that serious at the end of the day. You know, he's gonna make his music. I think what I'm really just trying to say is, like, Eminem, we all know you are a top artist. It is what it is. You're gonna end up being one of the greats ever. But if you keep making albums like that, a lot of people are gonna question it. I'm sorry. We want a hip-hop rap album. I think I can speak for all OGs. That's all we want. Shit, we don't care what you're rapping about at this point. I think I speak for everybody. We don't care what you rapping for at this point. You could be damn near rapping about goddamn broccoli for all I care. And I swear to God, make a whole album about broccoli as long as you're rapping about broccoli and not doing this pop stuff, because that's something I do not want. The track though, Chloraseptic, M took shots. He really did take shots at us, man. He took shots at a lot of people. He took shots at his haters. He was going in that fire, man. Look, the fire, bro. The fire was lit, and Eminem was to be heard. He was like, yo, he's basically saying F y'all, fuck y'all, and you know, if y'all don't like me, it don't matter, because I'm still here. I'm still gonna be M the greatest. I just never actually took M as a person to look through the internet and look through YouTube and whatnot, and I never took him as that. I never knew that he was, you know, going to be that type of person. But I always said technology is powerful in the world we have today. The internet is something amazing. No matter what you can say, no matter what, back in the day, your opinion really couldn't be heard. But now with a platform with YouTube, and you having platforms like Reddit and whatnot, everything can be heard. You know, if you all you have to do is go a little bit viral, and you know, a little couple retweets here and there, a little couple shares here and there, and you know, it might get back to your favorite artist. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, man. Let me know how y'all feel about the track down in the comments below. I shouldn't even have to say, like, do y'all think it was better than the original, because we all know the answer to that. And do you guys think that stans just go too hard about M? Are they like, they're scared to basically say that his album wasn't that great? I think we all can say that wasn't his best work. Before I go, I think another problem too that kind of bothered me was when people were saying that this album is like one of his best. I was so confused by that. Like, I can understand if you like the album, that's fine. Like, okay, cool. But to sit there and say that this is his best, to be honest, man, it baffles me, man, that some people can literally spew out stuff like that. Like, to each their own. But I mean, I'm still gonna question. I'm not gonna be rude to anybody, because that's not the type of person I am unless you provoke me. But I just want to know what goes through people's minds when they listen to certain things, and they can sit there and say that, oh, this is the greatest. You know, I haven't heard one of these albums in forever. Eminem is back. Blah, blah, blah. Like, he's doing something that no one has ever done in a while. Like, okay. Anyways, man, this has been your boy Dev. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share. Put in the comments below how you feel. And yeah, my opinions have not changed in the album. It will stay the same. I listened to the album multiple times, and it will forever be not as great as his other albums. I'll probably say it's like his not his worst, but like one before his worst. I won't tell y'all what his worst album is. I'll just keep that away. Well, that's enough for another topic. But hey, man, till the next time, this has been your boy Dev. We out.